Oh, it's been a hot minute. Come on, who's first in the chat, then? Who's going to be the first one in? Come on, come on. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are Yummy Rookie Series. Yes, yes. Yummy indeed. Welcome in, everybody. Where are we now? This is the one. Oh, no, no, no. Go back. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Because I'm on an ultra wide. There we go. Back. There we go. Well, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. How the devil are we? Let's just get that in. Boom, boom. Well, welcome, ladies and gents. How are we doing? Welcome into the stream and welcome to another Rookie Wednesday session here at Spa, brought to you by Toga Motorsport. I am your host for the next, what, 2 hours maybe? Just under 2 hours, 80, 90 minutes, hour and a half maybe. I am Hayden and I am the proud owner of, well actually no, I'm a co-owner now technically, of Toga Motorsport. We welcome you all in to all platforms this evening, so wherever you're coming from, thank you for tuning in to us this evening, and hopefully you'll enjoy some amazing races. We've got a few people coming in over on TikTok. Blocko, what is your best time on Spa? I think like a 2:17 something. I'm not the fastest driver, but I think that's pretty close to that. Welcome in everybody else on the other platforms as well. Hope you're doing all well as well. We are just in the middle of our qualification session. As you can see at the top of your screen, we are expecting rain. Thank you very much for the follow as well. I missed that. We are expecting rain in 30 minutes, but the session will be over in 15. So we are expecting probably a little bit of moistness in the race in the next 70 odd minutes or so. So yeah, strap yourselves in, grab a drink, do whatever you need to do, but this should be a good, interesting race this evening. We have been running rookies now for 17 seasons, and yeah, we are very much pleased to bring another amazing 32 car grid to you. We are in the middle of qualification so far, as we see car 32, not sure where he is on track. Yeah, it's been it. We are seeing a few cars on track now doing some qualification runs. We are seeing the AM drivers going out first They are currently midway through their 10-minute window. Again, thank you very much for the follow as well over on TikTok. We are seeing some times coming in, a 2:19.0 being our fastest lap set so far by car 21 of, is that Winan? Raf Winan in the Geek Racing BMW. BMW being a relatively strong vehicle here at Spa. P2 is a 992 Corsa set by Mr. Tom Davis, one of our own commentators, Tom. He's set at 2:19.9, so quite a big difference at the moment in terms of time. But no doubt Tom will pull that back in the next, what's he got, 3, so maybe one more lap effectively Tom has got. Paul Mancunian in the Toga Academy BMW set at 2:20.0. And we have just got a new preliminary pole sitter of Wiesenberg for 2:18.8. These times will no doubt be flying into us as we'll show you as soon as we get them. We got Roman Cott in the Mercedes, looking like a Patronus Mercedes livery with 2:21.1, followed by Luke Hart. He is one of our, is he a reigning Toga champion? Rookie champion, in fact, so he's bumped up into AMS for this season. He's on a 2:21.6, and then we got Alec Rem-Witz in the Ferrari. He's done a 21.6. Oh, he's got a big slide out the top of Eau Rouge there. We caught that live for you guys. That was, oh, I bet he was clenched in there. James Joyce has gone under the radar a little bit. He's just gone second, P2, preliminary P2 with a 19.012. What is that? That is a tenth slower than pole, but yeah, only a few thousandths or a few hundredths behind P3, in front of P3, sorry. So yeah, going to be a tasty little battle. Tom, where is Tom? There he is. Tom is going quicker. Remember, as soon as that timer ticks round to 10 minutes, the rookies go back into the pit. Sorry, the AMs go back into the pit lane, and the rookies get ready to go out. So the guys that are now on the latter part of the circuit, so that's like Tom. Who else is in front of Tom? Mank might just make it. It's going to be touch and go. But anybody starting a lap now, so car 11, no, Mank's pulled out of it. Probably could have got round, to be fair. But yeah, he is returned to pit lane. So car 7 will have should have enough time. Yeah, Jasper's coming into just gone through and heading towards the bus stop now. He should get himself in another lap. James Joyce also should keep an eye on this one. This could be a bit of touch and go if JJ does manage to get there before the 10-minute timer. He's not going to get there. If JJ doesn't win, I'll tell you what a rubber band is. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he better win. He better. And I don't see the Toga livery as well, by the way, which is it's a bit rubbish. Oh, JJ might get a. Sorry about that. I just lost. I have these little stutters every now and again where I completely lose the grid. I don't drop any frames on the stream. It's just that I lose connection to the game for a split second. So I'm not really sure how that even happens. I have no idea. Sorry, get back to your questions. Lewis F1, how do I join? Right, so Lewis, in our bio, in our description, in our page, there's a link to Linktree. In there, you'll have all of our links to Discord, SimGrid, all of our socials, etc. Have a look over there. We do console ACC, PC ACC, PC LMU, PC iRacing. Yeah, and that's it. So yeah, if you're interested, if any of those tick the box for you, then please feel free to jump on board. Do share. Just share it amongst all your friends, please. We are on the road to 10,000 followers as well on SimGrid, by the way. We are 7.7k or something along those lines. So yeah, we are aiming for 10,000 followers on SimGrid by the end of the year. That would be fantastic. So, as the AMs now are completing their flying laps, the rookies are allowed to exit the pit lane and complete their flying laps. So they'll be going round. They'll have. So what's a push lap for these guys? What, mid The 220s. An outlap is what, 3 minutes, give or take, something along those lines. As we got a few disqualifications coming in. So yeah, they've got about 2 laps, maybe 3 laps at a push if they time it right to get laps done. So yeah, we'll see what the rookies could do, but pole position has been set for AMS, which is going to be Wiesenberg, who's done a 218.8. Wienen is second with a 218.905, which is really close, and then only just over a tenth behind those two is James Joyce, who's at 219.0. Mank has gone 4th fastest with a 219.2, followed by Tom in a 219.5 in the Porsche. Kopp 220.4. Klomstra is a 220.5. Riddle 220.6, and then we sort of dip off a little 220.1 for Hart, who is improving actually. We'll keep on board with Hart because he is on a flyer. He must have just managed to take the line before the 10-minute timer ticked over. I guess the stewards will be looking at that, no doubt. So yeah, here you go. He's just gone 6th fastest with a 220.2. Ah, you melt. Ah, you plonker. Where are the rookies in this rookie series? Well, they are here. They are running just out now, Connor. They've just decided to go out. We stagger the qualifying. So we do the first 10 minutes, we let AMS go out, and then after that we let... I know, JJ. I know it just doesn't work for me. Blame Awesome Sim Racing. I've downloaded deliveries twice, because I know you mentioned it in the last... the Instagram post I put out, and it's just not working. I know it's on there because I manually put the file in. So yeah, so apologies for that. But yeah, getting back to you, Connor. Yeah, so basically how we've done it is stagger the quali. So rookies are now out basically, and they're just doing their qualification runs. They've got about well, JJ's done 4 laps in total, so I'm not sure how many laps they're going to about to get. So 3. Maybe 2, maybe 3, depending on if they get their timings right. So yeah, Connor, this is a rookie series, mate. We just split the classes up because you can't actually define a quote-unquote full rookie. So that's why we have the red and the silver classes. So anybody that's racing under a red background with a black text, you're racing those guys. Anybody with a silver with white text, you're racing those guys. So I'm not really understanding your logic, if I'm being completely honest. If you're in a red background, then obviously you're a rookie. We do have strict rules here at Toga that we will move drivers around in the championship if they deem to be too fast. So for example, if a rookie is too fast for the rookie class, they will get moved into AMs. But if an AM is too fast for AM class, they get politely asked to leave the championship and they will be disqualified and asked to go and join somewhere else. So as much as I appreciate your comment in the YouTube chat, it's a shame that you left. You're more than welcome to hop back in, my friend, and yeah, get racing back with us again. But just as argument's sake, was you a rookie driver or was you an AM driver? Let me know in the chat if you like. Yeah, these times are kind of slow, to be fair. Yeah, so this is the problem with the championship. If I'm being completely honest with you, my friend, certain people are stronger at certain tracks than other people, and we have to factor that in and try and average it out in the whole entire championship. And we collect data for all of our drivers every time they do a race here at Toga, so we understand what pace they're in. So, for example, you might be setting rapid times at Monza, but doing 220s at Spa. So how can we justify that you being too fast for the rookie championship when actually you're setting rookie times at Spa, but just because you like Monza and it flows for yourself, that you're, you know, a rapid driver. You get that in most places. Some people are fast at certain tracks, some people aren't so fast in other tracks. It's just how it works, and it is just how things pan out over the years. We ask drivers to do qualification runs before the start of the championship, but a lot of people don't bother with that. So then we have to decide where to slot those people in. So from a community host point of view, it's extremely difficult to try and police that. So I understand your gripes, again, like I've just mentioned, and your frustrations, but we try and be as fair as possible, giving everybody a chance to race here at Togo Motorsport, and we won't try and cut anybody off just because they're really fast at one track and not others. So after today's round, what we'll do is we'll look at the people that are winning and where they sit, and then they'll either be asked to leave or we move. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Like I say, apologies if you feel a bit pissed off with that. But yeah, we try and be as fair as possible. Anyway, let's get back to the racing then. We are seeing the fastest rookie so far, literally repeating what I've just said. We've got Mr. Mayonnaise. Hellman is currently running P5 with a 219.3 in rookie class. Kim is currently second in the Ford Mustang, 220.8, followed by Robin Fassen, who's currently in the pit lane. He's done a 220.9. Further down the grid, we've got Miles, and then we've got Matthew Davis, all within about a second, 2 tenths of each other, 221, 222 respectfully. And then we've got Bouts, 220.4. Turnov Urbanov in 18th place with a 222.6. Otten 222.9. Alunda. My pronunciation of people's names is terrible, so I do apologise. 223.3, and then we've got Court, who's still in the pit lane, who's done a 224.8, and we've got other people that are yet to set lap times as it stands. So yeah, that is our grid. We've got just under 90 seconds of the qualification to run, but we are expecting rain in the next 30 minutes or so, so that when that timer ticks over to 0, we move into the race session. We could have rain, which will obviously spice up everybody's strategy, tyre choice, etc, etc. So yeah, that's going to hopefully give us some good racing for the race itself. Oh, hang on, is that a relation? Is there a relation? Is a Matthew Davis some sort of relation, Tom? And as we are literally watching the last 2 cars come round, I will say that once we get into the formation lap, we'll run through the rules of today's race and what will happen in case of red flags, yellow flags, so on and so forth. But as we start to see the last few cars cross the line, Matthew Davis has just crossed the line, so he has got a chance to do has got a chance to do one more flying lap. Kim also is probably just going to cross the finish line. She has, but she's bowed out of that lap, so she might be out of fuel. So there's everybody else out there. We've got William has parked it. Alunda is 1.9 seconds up as they're just going to cross the finish line now. Yeah, JJ, this is exactly what I was saying about 30 seconds ago. After round number 2, we move people around. So yeah, 18.6 is a mega lap. So yeah, like I say, we cannot police every single person. in rookies. It's so difficult to try and police people and put people in the right categories, especially one when they've only come and joined the championship for the first time. We generally don't know where they sit, but I mean, this guy has gone absolutely mega. He's gone 2 attempts quicker than a NAM guy. So yeah. We will definitely be moving people around. But yeah, I appreciate all the follows over on TikTok as well, by the way. Appreciate you and everyone who is popping in this evening. Thanks so much, wherever you're at. The drivers are now just... yeah, exactly. And like I said to Connor, who was rightly so a bit aggrieved by some of the stuff that was going on, is that certain people are faster at other tracks than other people. And that's the only thing. So yeah, it's so difficult, and we try. Like I say, I don't want to keep having to go over it, but we really try as much as we can to put people in the right category. But at the end of the day, certain people are faster at other places, and stuff that we can do about that. Yeah, Mank, I hear you, brother. Yeah, I hear you, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Mank, you're flying, bro. Now P5. Connor as well, if you're still here, bro, we have got a mentoring program that is just opening back up again for the first time in a long time. So if you want to help try and get better at racing or whatever, then please do. There is a link in our announcements channel we posted to join our mentoring server, and that is in the pipeline to be re-kicked back into life very, very soon. Yeah, if you're anything like me, I like chasing past the try to chase fast people down, rather than try and defend people coming to try and overtake. That's just my personal opinion. But anyway, right, we are just waiting for the server to tick over. We will get that. It will get itself sorted out in the next few moments. Just ACC sometimes gets a little bit stuck, and it just needs a little bit of time just to get itself back organized again. So yeah, please be patient. It will be over and sorted in a second. And that gives drivers just enough time to go and grab a quick drink, comfort break if they so need it, because there will be some time after the session ticks over to race where they will be able to apply their setups, etc., etc. So give it a sec. It will tick itself over in the next few moments. I'm sure of it. In fact, I know it will, because it happens to us all the time. So yeah, just be patient if you can.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit more happy being the fastest.
But yeah, appreciate everybody. There we go. See, that's like I knew it would happen. So we are. Ooh. Track is greasy. No rain. Rain in 30 minutes. So this is going to be an interesting one, guys. So we're not expecting rain in the first part of the race, but we will be expecting rain at some point within the next 30 minutes. So no doubt. So we haven't got a mandatory tire swap, but no doubt guys will be needing to take tires. But it's going to be an interesting one at the very least. You're seeing cars are sticking on dry tires. You literally see that change right in front of your eyes, where someone was on wets and now have gone over to dry. So I would imagine people will be going on dries. The track temperature is 33 degrees, so it's a decent temperature and should dry the track up quite quickly. So we are just going to be waiting then for the next minute or so for cars to finish getting their setups applied, and then the formation lap, the green flag will run, will start, and the guys will have the option to go out and do some tire warm up and get themselves ready for the race. And when they do that, we'll run over the rules and regulations for tonight's race. 32 cars have made it to the grid, so it's a good job there was no major incidents in qualifying, meaning the car couldn't get on the grid before the start of the race. Lovely. Some of these liveries are looking really good that have been uploaded to Awesome Sim Racing. I do like the Mercedes, I must admit. It does look pretty nice. The McLaren also looks pretty smart, as does the Aston Martin over there. So yeah, there are a few cars looking wild. Hopefully they can stay clean by the end of this. And as you can see, I can hear some engine tones as the drivers now are getting themselves away to do their formation lap. And as they do that, I'll explain what's happening in the race today. So 75 minutes, one mandatory pit stop tonight, and it's just for fuel only. No tyre requirement is needed. But I would imagine, due to the fact that there is rain pending in the next 30 minutes or so, that drivers will have the chance to, and most likely, put on some wet tyres. Now, depending on, we won't know the severity of the rain until we get a little bit further into the race, so the drivers will have to sort of make a last-minute call to decide whether or not they are going to take any tyres, any wet tyres. As you can on ACC, go quite a long way into a race as it's raining. The track might take a little bit longer than normal to actually properly wetten up, so the tyre, the lap time doesn't really change too much. So the drivers will have to make that decision relatively last minute when it comes to changing tyres, but no doubt they will have to be taking fuel in this race. So it's now a strategy game for the drivers in each class. As you can see, there are patches of wet on the circuit as they go around to do their formation lap. As mentioned in the driver briefing, we do and will potentially have to run a red flag. That means that if we lose 20% of the grid or 4 cars, whichever is greater, which I think is about 6 cars, in one big incident in the first 2 sectors of the race, opening lap of the race, then the stewards, the race director, which tonight is Barry, will have the decision to make whether or not he will run or issue a red flag. Now, if he decides to do that, in the in-game chat, he'll say red flag, red flag, red flag, and then the drivers will have to slow down to a crawling pace, come to a steady stop, and return to garage, as in go to the menu and return to garage. At that point, the stewards will be looking at all the incidents involved with any of the drivers, and from there they will make their decision on whether or not it was whoever it was that had an issue, caused a problem, whatever it may well be, and then they will dish out any penalties to said driver or drivers, restart the session, and we go again. There's only one chance to be a hero, and after that there's no more red flags unless all the cars basically crash out, which has only ever happened once in our 2 and a bit years of existence. So at that point we may decide to run a red flag, but for the most part we do not. And if there is a never crash after the first red flag, then unfortunately we have to put the rule in to say, well, tough. You've had a chance. You've already caused a few issues. Whatever damage you've got, you're going to have to live with or box and fix it. Hopefully we don't see a red flag. But it's rookies. There's a strong possibility that could happen. So just be careful of that. Be mindful of that. Upper Rouge will be the most likely place for it. And into Radion. Yeah, but we'll see. We will see. I will try and capture as much as the opening first lap as I can by staying on Helicam, but it's very difficult to try and go back. So we will try our very hardest to capture that as Hellman or Hillman brings the cars round to start the opening lap. We do go further round, so they may start here on the grid, but actually they take the first corner before the green flag is shown. Excuse me. Which is actually kind of clever, because otherwise there'd be a massive carnage into the hairpin, which yeah, would just be stupid. But yeah, as you can see, a few cars doing some tyre warm-ups. We are still seeing rain in 30 minutes. Track is now green rather than greasy. And we will be any second now away, ready for round 2 here at Spa, brought to you by Togo Motorsport. Let's get ourselves going any second now. JJ is off the pack a little bit. I think he's given himself some space just in case there's carnage up ahead. Some big brain there from JJ. And we are away, although Mr. Tom Davis is closely following him behind with Mank just to his right. But we are, for the most part, the leaders are up Eau Rouge without any too many issues. In fact, most of the grid is up Eau Rouge. In fact, all of the grid is up Eau Rouge without any problems, which is, I never thought I'd ever say that ever in my whole entire life here at Togo Motorsport. But into the chicane we go. A couple of bit of touching there from JJ and the BMW. But for the most part, they are round and they are through. Anything else? We've got a few cars with a yellow flag. Nothing too sinister, I wouldn't say. I think they are okay to proceed. Yes, and they are. And we are somewhat a clean getaway from our drivers. We've got P4, car 21, pick up the drive-through penalty. No doubt he's jumped the start, so he'll have to serve that. Oh, that is a race killer here at Spa. A long pit lane. We have a long pit stop here at Spa, so that's going to hurt him a lot as we're seeing a few more overtakes happening a bit further down the back of the pack. And if we ride up front, then our leader, Matthias, is, yes, he's not really pulling away, so it'll be interesting to see how good this rookie is. Running out of class, if you like. He's in the wrong class in rookies. So not leaving Wiesenberg too far behind. And JJ is closing down the gap on P3, although the move or the place already should be taken because, yeah, he's going to serve that drive-through penalty. Tom Davis also getting a very, very good start, actually. Managed to retain position in P4 with Mank just behind him as they come through the bus stop. And there are a few overtakes just happening as I say that, and there's a crash. As that's, not sure who that was. I think Matthew Davis got away with that. As there's been contact then between the leaders, and that has promoted Weinman into the lead with James Joyce and Tom Davis all benefiting, and Mank, I should say, as well, all benefiting from that crash by the leaders as the leaders are going off the track. Oh, that's we'll have to go back to the replay in a moment. But yeah, Kelman then is trying to push himself back past Tom Davis. But yeah, they're not battling for position here, so it doesn't really matter too much. But still, track position is, like I said, track position. Oh, it's a bit messy here. Let's sort ourselves out, guys, if we can. Man getting caught up in this as well. Going around the outside might be a little bit of a loser in this little battle just for the moment. He managed to hold on to the position and yeah, dives back up the inside. Good driving there by Mank. To retain that position off the 777 hard car as they go into Puon, I believe it is. Yeah, nice and clean. So let's just try back and look at any of the contact. Who was it? Who are the leaders then? They are car 34 and 90. Here we go. So this is from entry into Corsa. This is just a little bit of bumping and scraping, so we'll skip over that. Sorry, did I click on the wrong one? What's this one? So here we go. This is, I think this is where the contact happened. Yeah, the 7 just gets a little bit too quick into the corner. And yeah, just causes that collision then. So that'll be looked at by the stewards for sure. Thinking of entering the ACC Corsa on Mondays, night as I'm finally be free for. Ah, let's go, Declan. It's nice to have you in. Anton as well, welcome in. Yes, sorry guys, I'm just catching up with other chats. So there we go. So we've got car 21, how do you pronounce it, has gone into the pits. We have got a Steinbergen who's gone off. Give me 30 seconds. Right, apologies. That was. Yes, pit stop has been served then. Or was he parked it? No, he's still in the pit lane. So yeah, that's good. But JJ has now taken the lead of the race. He's now getting his toe down with the rain still set to come in the next 30 minutes. We have another yellow flag. I thought we saw a yellow flag. Maybe I was just being chipped there by the game. Oh no, we have. Luke Hart has gone off. That is big. He's got to stay still. He's doing the right thing. He's just staying completely still. Oh, we watched that happen. We watched that one happen. Got to be careful. He's unsafe rejoin. Yeah, no, I totally agree, Declan. Oh, so that was a biggie, guys. That was a big shunt. Not a lot, really, that Hart could have done, to be really honest with you. He was doing the right thing. He was stationary, and yeah, he just did not expect that Mercedes to be right on him. Mad, it's Hayden. It's me. I'm on comms this evening. But yeah, that was a big shot. We saw that one live. So yeah, that was a tough pill to swallow as Jasper Otten is just slowly creeping his way back to the pits. And remember, as much as you want to retire, don't retire the car. It's going to rain in the next 30 minutes, and you might still claw back a good finishing position. I know it's crap. I know it's rubbish being crashed out and you carrying it at the back. But what we try and urge our rookie drivers to do, oh, he's got major damage. Look at the car, just like the wheels are just knackered. What we try and do is to try and promote that actually stay with it. Just stay with it, you will get there. Finish the race, and you never know what positions you will pick up towards the end. I know it's crap, I know it's rubbish to say that, but it's such a good thing, a good sense of achievement if you do stick it out, honestly. So Jacob Dobson is doing relatively well, currently running P16 overall, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, P8 in class. So not too shabby from Jacob. If you are a veteran or a OG Toga viewer, then you will know that Tristan Dobson is a rookie, or was one of our rookies many seasons ago, for a few seasons back. And Jacob, his son, is now taking over the reins and is still doing rookies for us, which is obviously great to see in our race this evening. We've also got a couple of brothers in here as well racing with us this evening, and we've got a James Joyce. So we've got a lot of variation of people racing today, so it's really good to see returning faces, new faces, and James Joyce. So it's absolutely fantastic to see everybody in the race this evening. So we've had, what have we had? We've had an eventful 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes has gone so quick, and we're still seeing that rain due in the next 30. So no doubt drivers will have got some fuel, enough fuel in their cars. Whoa! Oh, there we go. don't tell me you're in your rookies when without telling me you're in rookies. That was a that in fact it was that was Mr. Tristan Dobson. Oh my. That was Mr. Tristan Dobson causing absolute mayhem into the bus stop. And then what's actually expired further back is utter carnage as well between Turbanov and Basson and Aldina. So yeah, that was the stewards will be definitely having a look at that for sure. But yeah, Tristan Dobson, as much as I was bigging him up literally a few seconds ago, causes chaos into the bus stop. So out in front, Mr. James Joyce has got just over a second lead to Hellman or Heeman. I should probably pronounce it properly now. He's running in P2. Wiesenberg is a second back from him, and Tom Davis is a few seconds back. He's 6 seconds off the lead right now, and he's being chased down by Struck in the Ferrari. And then Mank is also then chasing them down. So yeah, nice little tasty little battle for P4 brewing ever so nicely. Then we got about what's that? We got another 8 seconds back to Tom's brother Matthew, who is running in the McLaren. Who's sitting quite nicely running P2 overall in class at the moment. So it's good to see. Who is being chased down by Roman Cott, but they are not in the same class here. They are running and rookies. So Davis doesn't really need to fight him too much. Just let him go. He's got a nice, hasty couple of seconds gap before he comes to Danny running down in P10. That's P3 class in the rookies in the Lamborghini. So yeah, we got a nice few battles brewing up, as well as some changing conditions as well starting to brew as well. The clouds here at Spa are starting to form. As you can see on the weather radar, we don't have a weather radar, that we are expecting rain in the next 30 or so minutes. To the extent of the rain, it's unknown just yet because ACC doesn't really give us that full in depth. But what we do know is there's going to be light rain in the next 30 or so minutes. We're expecting about just under 30 to 40 minutes to go, and we should start seeing the rain. So I would imagine drivers have got enough fuel to last past the 30 minutes, but after that their tanks will probably be running a little bit dry, and then it's a decision to be made. I wonder if some drivers are going to gamble and go on to stay on slicks, or some drivers going to gamble and stay on the slicks, or some drivers going to go over to the wets. And that, on your top right hand corner of your screen, might have been the deciding factor. So we're seeing more rain. We're seeing rain in 10 minutes, but more rain in 30. So we're expecting to be some quite significant rainfall in the next 10 minutes, followed by some more rain continuing on through the 30-minute period. So then we should now be then looking at wet weather tyres. So let me know in the chat, what would you guys do if you were seeing these conditions? Would you stick to slicks, or would you move over to wet tyres? In fact, I can't do this actually. I can do a poll. What would you do? Right, so I've set a poll over on the purple channel. And over on the red channel, I've also created a poll. So there we go. I don't think I can do a poll on TikTok. Move to wet, so there we go. So people have already started voting. I can't Oh, there's one vote. Well, there you go. If you want to put your votes in, you can do. But yeah, so that is the consensus now for our drivers, or our thought process that our drivers need to start moving into as the timer ticks down. The rain is imminent then within the next 10 minutes or so. I think we're probably now expecting rain in the next 5 minutes, because I'm pretty sure it was 5 past or 1 hour 5 minutes before the rain was coming. So 333 car is, I think that's return to pits, isn't it? I think that's an RTG, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's an interesting one for sure. Yeah, there we go. He's backed out of the session. So that's one car we know that's lost out and decided to leave the event this evening. This is a shame, but look, it is what it is. Oh, I tell you what, it's not a shame. Nice little battle for the lead then, as oh sorry, as P2, sorry, as Wiesenberg and Healyman are really fighting it out, and that is Weisenberg up into P2 now, with maybe a mistake from the McLaren to gain that much time back. But that's going to help JJ push on, as I've seen Wiesenberg has a 5-second time penalty there, or no doubt that send up the inside. So if I was the McLaren at this point, I wouldn't be trying to get past, because I'd be looking at the time board thinking, well, he has got a 5-second penalty coming his way. I don't need to fight him. I'm going to gain the place back. So yeah, that would be my thought process. But again, we're all different. So yeah. That is what it is. Mank is doing a stellar job sticking onto the rear end of Tom, by the way. Half a second is the gap between those two. As the two guys, here we go, this will be spicy, up over Roos. Who's got the biggest kahunas? Well, not Wiesenberg, as he decided smartly just to pull out of that one and probably use the McLaren to slipstream. Oh my god, these two are going to end up absolutely having an absolute crash fest in a moment if they're not careful. As Klopster, oh, big spin up the top of Rouge. Oh, he's lucky that he's hit the wall, otherwise he was going straight across the circuit and maybe taking out Tom and Mank. But yeah, that is Klopstra, Wesley Klopstra, in an absolute mess on the straight then. Yeah, that's a very, very broken cut, rightfully so. Very well played, sticking on his in the hazard lights to say, look guys, I'm wrecked, I'm slow, just watch out for me. Yeah, well done, sir. That is the correct way of racing. Thank you very much for that, for doing that. Yeah, but that was a big shunt. I think that was done all on his own as well, so that's not looking great. Kimberly as well, starting from the pit lane, has decided to start looking at a good lap time, 17:222.4, which is the personal best last time around. He's going to go for an overtake up the inside of the McLaren, and that is job done. Wiesenberg has dropped off back off the McLaren, and Tom Davis is still under some significant pressure from Mank in the BMW. He's now 0.2 the gap. He's going to get a good bit of slipstream along the back end of this circuit to try and go for the overtake. It's going to be a brave man to see if he can go around the outside. Not quite getting the job done, but a good slingshot here could be a move on for Mank into the bus stop. Tom's going to try and defend the inside line, but no, not so much. Mank's decided not yet. I'll wait to fight another day on that one, as they both go through the bus stop and complete lap number 7 and on to lap number 8 with the rain very, 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 very close start to fall here at Spa. Excuse me whilst I take a sip of my drink. Klopstra is still just slowly moving his way back to the pit lane as Tom gets a mega exit out of T1 and is miles ahead of Mank already. I say miles, it's still half a second. But considering how close they were a few moments ago, that is a long, long, long gap he's pulled. As we got a tasty battle for P6, as Matthew Davis, I think, is now going to pass Roman Cox in the Mercedes, or Cox is going to try and take that position back. Davis trying to this on the inside, the middle of the track, trying to defend the inside line. They can't go around the long way into. That is not a move that's on, I'm afraid, in this part of the circuit. No, but he's also under pressure from Pateron in the P4 902. Porsche has slowly joined the party with Dobson as well joining this little pack, and Danny. So Matthew Davis needs to be careful. The only car he's really battling right now is the number 10 Lamborghini of Tamias Danny. The other three cars are in a different class. As much as Davis is looking for track position, he's basically fighting within his own class category at this current moment in time. So it's very difficult, because if he lets a few cars pass, that means there's a few cars closer to Danny, which he doesn't want to do effectively. Having this little three-car train right now is probably helping him ever so slightly. Very much keep an eye on the sky, ladies and gents. Keep an eye on the sky. We're expecting the rain to fall any second now. The weatherman has whispered in the ear to say, keep looking up to the sky. The weather is very close indeed. So keep an eye out for that. And then after that, no doubt, we'll start seeing cars potentially coming into the pit lane for some tyre changes. Now, obviously, we don't know the extent of the full rain as of yet. The cars will be able to run on the circuit for a few laps at least until they start losing tyre temperature and then resulting in a lot less loss of grip. There, 53 minutes to go. Are we seeing rain? No, we're not. We are seeing. Oh, that's an off track. That could be a sign of rain coming. Let's have a look at what Mank can see right now. Mank is on the rear of the Porsche of Tom Davis ahead. Been sitting behind him now for a lot of laps, and he's doing a stellar job, just sticking to the back of Tom, waiting for Tom to make a mistake if he can. I don't think Mank's not the sort of driver that's just going to go and lunge up the inside. And there is the rain, I think. The rain, I think, is here as the 420 car is off. Oh, hang on. Here is the rain, and is this going to help Mank with the front-engined BMW, or is Tom going to be able to pull away in the rear-engined Porsche? I think Mank might be in a better situation with this with the rain here and them being slick tyres. Track is already gone green, but it was fast. It's gone to green very, very quickly, as there's been a crash. There's been a crash. That is Helium off the track, and we will go back and look at the replay if we can. There's contact between 666 and 34 then. So the 666 car, as you can see, is the green McLaren. And he slows up, he checks up, I believe, and the 34 car just goes straight into the side of him. Let's have a look then. Yeah, he brakes, and that was it. He just absolutely takes him out. Yeah, not really too much he could do there, to be brutally honest with you. The McLaren does check up a bit as Matthew Davis comes into the pit lane. But everybody else has stayed out. We've got a yellow flag for Alessio. He is the 888 McLaren. But I'm just looking at something else. He has got a lot of front-end damage there. As some cars now. We've got some certain people maybe struggling on these conditions. Split tyres. Oh, not for the faint-hearted. Up in there. That looked like that was weird. That was extremely weird indeed. So yeah, that no doubt we're going to start seeing cars diving into the pit lane, I would imagine, at the end of this lap, because the rain is here, track is greasy, more rain to come. So we don't know how long the rain is going to be lasting for, the next 30 minutes at least, as Dave Bounce has had a bit of a collision with something. But look at the penalties. Look at the penalties that people are now having to serve. 20 seconds left. Oh. Here is the rain then. Here is the rain, ladies and gents. People need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful coming back to the pit lane, slowly making their way back. These conditions aren't for the weak. This is what rookie's all about. You can't have clear track, green track, optimal track every time. This is real racing, guys. This is real racing. Things happen. The elements happen. And it's how you deal with them makes you a better driver. So this is James Joyce. Is he going to dive into the pit lane? No, he's not. He's happy to stay out for another lap. What does Wiesenberg do? He also is going to stay out for one more lap. I think he's ready to promote himself up to P3. Has Tom had an issue? I don't know. Can't see. There has been contact, in fact. Car 90 has had contact with car 32. Let's have a look at this then. Oh! Yeah, he has. He's done a little touch. And that's promoted Mank up. So a little touch there from a back marker, I believe. That's caused the gap to happen. But Mank has gone into the pits then. Thomas stayed out and gone back up to P3 overall. And Mank has decided to go into pits then. A lot of people have stayed out. So Roman Cott in the Mercedes has stayed out. Danny has stayed out. Scarato has also stayed out, although has had a contact with the wall previous lap, and just going to ride on board with him. Yeah, just keeping an eye on that. It's a bit dodgy, but it's fine. Fasten also stays out, but everybody else, look, Dobson, Christian Dobson is moving very slowly. Not sure if he's had an issue or he is just getting again. Yeah, a lot of people have dived into the pit stand to probably move on to those wet tyres, as Gatoro also now having another off. Probably should have pitted, my friend. But James Joyce and Wiesenberg staying out then. Tom Davis with a 13 second back to those guys, with Cott a long way back from that. So Cott is 30 seconds off the lead right now, with JJ staying up. All these people have dived into the pits, are in the pit lane now to serve their mandatory fuel pit stop, but no doubt be changing to wet tyres. The track has now gone to damp, meaning that you are still able to do lap time on the slicks if you've got the ability to do so. So that's why people such as Tom, Wiesenberg, J, Cott, Danny, Scatoro to a certain degree, Fasten are all staying out. Mank is the first person out on, I believe, wet tyres. We can clarify that Mank is on the wets now. So we'll see what Mank's pace is compared to the other guys ahead. Wiesenberg does dive into the pits. JJ does stay out for one more lap. So we'll see if that was a good call from JJ, or whether or not he's made a bit of a stinker. But time will tell with 46 minutes left to go in the track. He has got a little bit of dab of brakes at the bottom of Eau Rouge, just to stop the car sliding too much. The 778 car of Bouts is still not having a good time, as well as Mattia has also have a bit of a tank slapper. Tom Davis in the pits, followed by Wiesenberg. As mentioned, Cott, Danny, Scarato are all now pitting. Fasten also is coming into the pits. So Mank is going to promote himself, potentially, depending on the pit stop length. Mank's going to come out into this pack of cars above him that are currently in the pit stop. He'll jump Fasten, he'll jump Scatoro, chances are he'll jump Wiesenberg because they all are having a time penalty being added to their pit stop time. So we'll see where Mank comes out. He's quite a way back, to be fair. Tom is just coming onto his box now, his marks now. So that'll be, what, 30 seconds at least for Tom. So Tom was his main fight before. Oh, Mank's got a massive slide on. And I said slide on. And yeah, he's living to fight another day. And there we go. Mank's just coming through the bus stop now as Wiesenberg is coming out of the pits then. So we'll see. Mank is not going to get past Wiesenberg, but looks like Mank potentially could get himself promoted up to P3 here as Tom's just come off his jacks. Mank, oh, it's going to be close actually. Oh no, I think Tom's jumped him. Oh, JJ's off. JJ is off. I told him to pit. He should have bloody pitted. He should have pitted. He should have done it. He's hit the wall. He's come a cropper, and it's just literally as he was coming into the pit lane. What a melon. I hope that's not ruined his race. But that is our leader in the pits then. Where did Mank come out then? P4 for Mank. He is, what is he, what, 3 seconds down the road, down the road for Tom, by the way. So maybe Mank just struggling a little bit to get his tyres up to temperature. And maybe just sort of slowly getting himself back into groove with the rain now. Falling quite hard. And P4 for Mank. So Wiesenberg back to P2. Raf Winnen is P11. Obviously, he did serve the time penalty, I believe. Where is the McLaren? In fact, we've lost a few cars here. We've lost the rookie leader. The overall pole sitter has left. Yes, he has. He's now he's gone. Sorry, apologies. He has left the building. Sorry, I was just reading some of the chats in Discord. Just because sometimes people call out other drivers than me, it's just, oh, that's not looking good, guys. That is not looking good at all. But even more rain in the next 30 minutes. So the race, by the looks of it, will finish under wet conditions then, ladies and gents. Rain, or more rain falling. It's light rain right now, so heavier rain expected in the next 30 minutes. As drivers are really struggling with these conditions. Track temperature also still relatively quite high, 32 degrees track temperature. Sorry, I just had to. I'm sounding a bit nasally. I haven't got a cold, but my nose feels a little bit blocked up. So the only person that hasn't pitted yet is P30. Sorry, car 53. He is now just coming into the pits now. He's tried to go. Yes, I dropped frames again. Apologies, guys. I should now be back. Yeah. I am back. Sorry about that. I am dropping a few frames. Well, in fact, I've dropped 95 frames. So apologies for that. James Joyce, with that crash. That's like the good, I believe. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so James Joyce then, with the damage, he's dropped back to P4. He's got a long way to go, and he was quite comfortably winning this race. That's promoted Wiesenberg to P2, P1, Tom Davis P2 and Hank P3 as it stands, with the leading rookie is Danny in the Lamborghini. Followed closely behind in Matthew Davis. So as it stands right now, he's gone off. As it stands right now, both Davis brothers will be finishing P2 in each of their classes. So yeah, that's pretty good. But yes, I'm not sure if you're still watching, Danny, Declan, sorry. I will look at doing a rookie console series. The only problem that we find with doing it is we can't host it. We can't live stream it. Which is a bit rubbish. So yeah, we can definitely 100% set up a rookie series for console. But like I say, it's not easy to stream it. I do have a console myself, and I could potentially use that. But it'd be very difficult to do stewarding and as well live streaming. So yeah, yeah, I'm Barry. I mean, yeah, I'm seeing it, brother. I'm seeing it. How many contacts you guys at right now? I saw I mean, a lot of positions have changed. A lot of positions have changed. How many stewards have you got, by the way? You must have like 8 stewards now. Declan, if we can, we'll look at it. The problem we have, Declan, and I'll be completely transparent with everybody, as I always will, and will always be, sorry. This community revolves around volunteers. So we need people like Barry, like Daryl, like Kieran, loads of people that are currently sitting in the Discord server right now doing stewarding. We need these people to basically give up their evenings in the to help out with all these events that we host. It can't be done by myself or one of our co-owners. We can't do it all, and so that's then almost an impossible task to basically host all these events for you guys. So yeah, so it's difficult. We don't, for me personally, I don't like to always ask for help, but any help would be fantastic if you are interested. It's a good opportunity to ask for help maybe. And on our website, PokemonMotorsport.co.uk/job vacancies, I'll quickly just show you. I'll show you here. We have all of our job roles that we are looking for. So what I'll do is I'll drop that in the chats. It's coming from a different account, but you get the gist. But yeah, if anybody is ever interested in helping our community out, then please feel free. Obviously, we'd love to be able to pay people for their hard work, but unfortunately, we make zero money. We have a few memberships that we have people pay like £1 per month to support the community. But that basically just helps fund the community and basically just pays for server costs, etc., etc. So yeah, it's a difficult one. If you can help, we would love it. We would really appreciate it. But we know people have very, very busy lives, and we would never expect people to just to give up all their free time, basically. So yeah, we'll try our best. The long-winded response, I know, but what we will do is we will always try our very best. Saying that though, we can announce, and we have announced in our announcements channel this evening or this afternoon, we are officially now going to be racing on AC Evo in community racing on Friday at 7:30 PM UK time. The first 16 people to join the server will have the chance to race GR86s at Donington Park National Circuit. I believe it's a national circuit. Yeah, I'll be in voice chat on Friday evening. Hopefully I'll be able to get a slot if I don't go too fast. But yeah, we are pleased that we can start looking at doing races on AC Evo in the future. So that's good. You've got AC Evo on PC and you're interested to see what it's like in a sort of a multi-class, in a multiplayer setting, then yeah, see if you can join. Everything is in the announcements channel on our Discord server, and yeah, one might see you on Friday. Yeah, I forgot to mention that actually. That was should have started that a bit earlier on, but yeah, completely slipped my mind. That one, but James Joyce then getting back to the racing is trying to get back past some back markers, and by the looks of it has got past the Ferrari, though he's slowly trying to chase Mank down. JJ is the fastest on track right now, 28.2. He is a few tenths quicker than P1, a few tenths quicker than P2, and a few seconds quicker than Mank right now. So JJ's on the charge for the next 30 minutes. Rain is going to be getting harder in 30 minutes, so by the looks of it, we will be ending the race in wet conditions. It's just how much wet is it going to be? How wet is it going to be? Is basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that is basically what JJ's got to focus on in the next 30 minutes or so. Wiesenberg, although is up front at the moment, is being chased down. Tom is not really making a dent on that gap at the moment, and the gap is 13 point, or it's now 14 seconds. So so Sakatoro is still on dry tyres by the look of that. He's on dries still. I think that's a silly decision. By the looks of that car, it looks like he's on dries. 229.4 for Wiesenberg last time round, and Tom is going to reply for 229.7. So Tom's running about the same time per lap. Mank's had a bit of a lot slower lap, 32.3, and JJ's had a 29.5. So yeah, the gap is now under a second between these two. I very much doubt Mank is going to make it a hard hit for JJ, as Jacob Dobson has got a yellow flag, and we'll try and go back to that in a second. Yeah, Mank has gone off the track now. That should give JJ, yeah, he's up to P3. Jacob Dobson, sorry. Yeah, there's no contact, so he looks like he's dropped it on his own, and that's quite a hefty old tap on the front of that McLaren. His dad, hasten to add, is currently running P10 overall. 234.8 last time around, so not too shabby. Definitely quicker than Scutaro in P9, but I swear that guy's running dry tyres. Not sure why he's running. I'm sure that's dry tyres he's running, but anyway. Nevertheless. Our rookie leader is Danny. Now, Danny won the... yeah, he did. He won rookies last week at Kylon, so this could be 2 out of 2. But Matthew Davis is currently running in 2 class, just behind him. He's 7 overall. Not really making a dent, so... I'll have to keep an eye on that little battle at this current moment in time, because... has not really dropped too far back off of JJ. still just about a second, which, considering, you know, Meg had a bit of a sloppy lap last time around, although the gap has now improved slightly. It's now 27 cars. Sorry, 26 cars out on track, because we've got the Aston Martin of that Bill in the Top Gear Racing Netherlands livery, although I don't really see it, so I don't know if it's an actual livery or not. He's just leaving the lane now, and that'll be our 27th car on track. So we've lost 5 cars in this what 30 odd minutes, 35 minutes that we've had racing. So yeah, not great, but still better than some, considering the conditions. Track temperature is still damp, by the way, so it's not fully wet, if you like, yet, because I think that's just being helped by the actual track temperature itself. So yeah, cars shouldn't be struggling too much in terms of traction, because the track isn't full on wet yet. So you can see a few puddles on the outer side of the circuit offline. But for the most part, the racing line doesn't look too wet. It's wet, of course, but doesn't look too bad. And as you can see now, the timer has ticked under 30 minutes, meaning that this race will end wet. This will be a wet finish of this to this race, as the 420 car has crashed, which is Fasten. Going very, very slowly, and we've just lost another car, I believe. Yeah, we have. We have just lost another car. So that's 6 cars we lost in this race, which is crazy. That's what I said at the start of this race. I said, look, I know it's crap. I know it's crap, but we can't. We shouldn't have. It's not always great to have dry conditions all the time. I'm very... Are you joking? Are you actually joking? I can't believe that. I mean... If I had my camera on now, the face I'd be pulling. Unreal. Unreal. So that's going to be definitely put down as an unsafe rejoin to the Ferrari. And I feel so sorry for the 85 Audi. I'll say how I see it. I think that's totally unfair what's happened to the Ferrari. Audi, sorry. And that's well and truly on the Ferrari that. Had plenty of time to rejoin the track and decides just to rejoin the circuit flat bang in the middle of an oncoming Audi, and there's basically just another car that's left the session basically because of that. So yeah, the stewards will no doubt pick that up and yeah, deal with that accordingly, no doubt, for the end of the race. Yeah, I generally don't know. Declan, I don't know. I generally don't know. That was a bit silly from him. So, to say the very least, that was extremely stupid. And yeah, he will no doubt get slapped with quite a hefty time penalty for what done unsafe rejoin. So yeah, that's just done rip. That's just rookie racing for you. Look, as much as we might be quite strict with the rookies, we do have how do I describe it? We will look at certain incidents differently to maybe like a Pro Series or a normal GT3 championship, because we understand that these guys are rookies at the end of the day, or supposedly rookies at the end of the day, and we want to make sure that we're not penalising them too hard. But what we will not tolerate are just stupid behaviour. We want to try and teach our rookies as best we can in terms of what not to do, what not to do, etc., etc. So, you know, that's just the whole part of the learning curve, if you like, as a rookie. You make mistakes, you work on those mistakes, and you try and basically become a better driver from it. That's why we decided as a collective that we would start up the mentoring program again, so that drivers can have the opportunity to, you know, join the session and basically just practice, maybe with a few coaches coming in, or just generally sitting in a VC and just practicing with one another, trying to get better at certain tracks, etc. So yeah, that was basically the aim of the game. Essentially, was to do that. So we will try, and so it's one of my to-do lists to get the mentoring program back off the ground. We can do mentoring program for console people as well, but obviously, as you can appreciate, it's very difficult to have a coach that's on console. It was on PC, sorry, it doesn't have a console. We know it's not really going to work, so yeah. Do you plan on moving to F125? No. Is the short answer. I don't really... Again, it just boils down to people helping, if you get what I mean, Cameron. I haven't got the time to do all of these. I'd basically need like an events manager for F1, I need an events manager for ACC, LMU, iRacing, and there's just isn't those people out there that are willing to put the help and put that effort in. And that's not a negative, by the way, that's just facts. You know, if someone turned around to me in a DM or in a general ticket and was like, hey, I love this community, I think it's great, I want to help out more, I like iRacing, I'll be the one that sort of sets up the iRacing events and manages those, I'd be like, great, that any help is a great help. So all these things are a possibility, but we just need people dedicated to help us out. That's that, and it can't just fall on the same 3 people like it has done for, you know, 3 years, if you like. So yeah, and I'm not a negative person. I always try and get the positives out of everything. But yeah, without having these people around to help, Toga won't be a thing. So it's just having people that want to help. Yeah. But it's just what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. As much as we have high expectations here at Toga Motorsport, we also appreciate that people has a life outside this community. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm waffling now, and apologies for waffling. If we had financial backing, we could pay stewards for their time, we could pay commentators for their time, we'd have them queuing out of the door, and people wanting to do it all the time. We don't. So, it is what it is. But anyway, whilst I have you, please do drop a like on any of the videos, double tap that screen and don't forget to follow. That would be a massive help to us as a very starting point. So yeah, if you can help us out in any way, do share the video amongst your friends or family. If you're racing this evening and you want to show a family member who we are, please do share it, or whatever situation you guys are in. We would love to get noticed elsewhere. So yeah, if you do want to share it, please do share this video to this live stream to as many people as possible. Exposure is great for us. And if you have any videos you want to create or want us to look into, please do tag us as well, or use the hashtag Toga Motorsport. That would be fantastic as well, just to get a bit more exposure out of who we are and what we do. And yeah, that would be fantastic. But anyway, JJ is now still on the charge. He's now 3.3 seconds off Tom, 3.4, sorry, off Tom Davis, who's currently sitting comfortably in P2. The rain is has got and is going to get a little bit harder in the next 10 minutes, with 20 minutes left of this session to go. We have 26 cars running out of the 32 that started the race. So not a bad loss rate, but still not great. We've got another yellow flag. Ooh, that's a big crash. That is the Mercedes facing the wrong way. The 96 Mercedes. I'll look at this end. The Aston gets on the green. Oh. The Aston gets on the green stuff and basically just causes a big crash there. So let's have a look then. That was Danny, right? Danny is the leader of the rookie class. That has put him. It's not really affected him too much, to be pretty honest with you. As I say, Matthew Davis is still running P2 overall in the rookie class. But Danny does have a 5-second penalty, so here's one for you now. If Davis can get in within 5 seconds of the guy ahead, he will win the rookie class. So 6 seconds is the gap, so if you're watching Matthew or you're in a VC with Tom and Tom can relay this information, Matthew, 6 seconds is between you and Danny right now, so anything more than that, or less than that, you'll be winning this rookie class, my friends. So yeah, do keep your toe down. Oh, thanks, Declan, mate. Appreciate those kind words. I'll be honest, you're going through a bit of a dark patch at the moment. We have lost a lot of people. We lost a lot of staff members just due to life. So yeah, we was and ahhing whether or not we would just shut the community down. But we are going to try and continue to push through, which means we will be streaming less, doing less stewarding, but when we can, we will. So that's basically our to-do now. That is what we're planning on doing. So yeah, I appreciate your fine words, and I really do hope that we can grow. Oh, he spun! I've just commentator's cursed him. No, I've given him a massive commentator's curse here. I've hugely commentators cursed him. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Matthew. That's dropped him down. That's not dropped him down so much, but that's probably put him off now. But taking the rookie win, that's completely a commentator's curse. Damn it. Darn it. Oh god darn it. Oh dear. So Matthew down, spinning off the track, but not losing his rookie P2 place at this current moment in time. So he's all good. The chance of that win now is quite high. He's now got 25 seconds off Danny, who is our current rookie leader at this moment in time. So yeah, not the end of the world. P2's a P2. I mean, it would be good to see the both Davis brothers on the podium. And there's still a strong possibility of that happening, but James Joyce is on the charge. 1 second faster, 1.1 seconds, so 1.2 seconds faster than Tom Davis last time round was JJ. So JJ is just over 2 seconds back from Tom Davis. I don't know whether or not he's got enough time to catch up to the leader of Wiesenberg before the checkered flag runs, but we'll keep an eye on that. With 16 minutes left to go. We are seeing a few cars looking a bit beaten up. Craig Court currently sitting up VP22. Got another yellow flag. Is off again. Basil Pateron. Pronunciation of names isn't my strong point, being a commentator. Car 101 is currently running Jacob Dobson, I think he's still got front end damage, right? Yeah, he has got a lot of front end damage. He's currently sitting P14. He's sitting P5 in class. So it's not too bad. Not a bad showing considering. As that Ferrari, I've just commentators cursed him again. Fasten is running P13, so P4 overall. And Kimberly Holder is running in a P12 overall, but on the final podium position in rookies right now. So really good effort from Kimberly. She started at the back of the pack. I'm pretty sure she started from the pit lane. And to get back up into almost the top 10, that's pretty good going considering the treacherous conditions that we have here at Spa. Talking of tracks, let's look for next week's racing then, where we are back in at rookies again, but racing this time at Silverstone. But we do love a good commentators, guys, 100%. Yeah, we're at Silverstone next week for rookies, and then we move to Indianapolis the following week, and then our final race of season 17 will be at Barcelona. So we have 3 rounds left. The final round of rookies is always a double points round, and we always run a 1 dropped round in every championship that we host for you here at Toga. Just gives you the chance to still compete in a championship if you can't make 1 round for whatever, personal reason or whatever. That's what we do. We do also have a few more events to promote whilst we're here. We have the 7,000 member challenge race on Saturday, where we will be racing again at Spa. And depending on my availability, I'm either going to race it or commentate it, whatever I decide. I might even race it and just do a stream on the Toga Motorsport channel as my POV. So yeah, that will be on Saturday, and then we are running an Elms championship on LMU, but being the fact that it's actually Elms at the weekend at Silverstone, yeah, I might put a post out to everybody to see if they want to just move everything back by 1 week, although it does clash with another championship, so we might have to sort of jiggle that out about a bit. And then we start back again the following week, where we start a GT3. We've got our GT3, last round of our GT3 console race, which I will need to put up some more races for that. It seems to have quite a popular championship for console people. So we'll definitely get some more racing on console in. And then we start our Tuesday Silver Sprint Championship, which has got 16, it's about halfway full at the moment. And that is just basically for our silver drivers to come and race against other silver drivers. And that is on a Tuesday, and then back to rookies the following week. And then we have a big community bash next Saturday. We have a community race. Again, we're at Paul Ricard for that one. 25 minutes at Paul Ricard. So yeah, we're looking forward to that one as well. And then we have our final round of our endurance league, which we actually haven't done a single race so far due to significant lack of sign-ups, because people aren't interested in paying for races for some reason. So yeah, that is basically us till the end of September, and then we go back into October, where there are some spaces free to put some racing in. So we'll commentate and steward as many of those as we can, as mentioned before. Unfortunately, we can't do everything now. We're lacking staff members. We will do our very best as we can. We'll always let you know what we can and what we can't do on the day that we post the race. Talking of what can this man do, James Joyce is now 0.4 seconds behind Tom Davis. The Bentley, he's absolutely just flown past him. Has Tom just gone, nah, you're alright mate, I'll just let you pass? I think that's what's... I don't know, a bit of a drop frame there. I genuinely think that's what just happened. He's just gone, do you know what? Take my fight. And just pulled out of the way and just let him pass. A podium's a podium, maybe that's what Tom's thinking. maybe, maybe not. So very interesting little procedure there. So the chase is now on 11.7 seconds with 10 minutes to go. Can James Joyce catch up to Wiesenberg? Last time round, Wiesenberg was a 31.7. JJ did a 30.6. So on that maths, I don't think it's going to be quite enough. JJ's going to need about 2 or 3 seconds per lap to get anywhere near him, I think, with what, 9 minutes to go, 2 minute 30 laps, so that's what, 5 minutes, what, 4 or 5 laps to go. That's just off the top of my head. That was just a quick maths, and my maths is very quick. So yeah, that's what's required for JJ basically now to hold on, to push, to try and get the win, and for Wiesenberg to hold on to the victory here at Spa. So still plenty to go for. We don't want any track limit violations, any drive-throughs, because that would be quite embarrassing. But for JJ to try and get the win, even though he was leading quite significantly, as he had a bit of a skill issue when he came into his pit stop. Yeah, he's well on the way now to getting at least a P2 in this race. He has gained a second already on Wiesenberg. It's now down to 9.7 seconds as I look at the timing screen. So it could be possible. Sorry to be playing. We will create more, Cameron. There is a space in the calendar for Monday, so I just need to create the championship basically. But yeah, we will continue to carry on with the console racing because I do believe you guys are really enjoying it. That's what I was saying, Greg. Yeah, no worries. No, we're not cancelling it. In fact, people were enjoying it, so we'll maybe do a few more championships on console if we can. The problem we only have one console server at a time, so we don't really want to be clashing too much because we won't be able to host a practice server for you guys to do it. We can't just do 2, unless I buy 2 servers, right? But obviously that's an additional cost for myself. I mean, put it in perspective, I think it costs something like £11 per month to host a server. So, you know, you get what I mean about people not wanting to contribute. Oh, there's a car facing the wrong way. Fasten is facing the wrong way with another yellow flag of Daniel. I hope he's going to move. Yeah. What do you mean? Only issue is the naming in the Discord. What do you mean by the naming, bro? Do you mean like the channel names and stuff like that? Okay, so lap check. Yeah, JJ has one hell of a drive. So he was 1.2 seconds quicker last time around. So yeah, it's not. The gap's still 10 seconds. So yeah, I don't think he's going to catch him, I'm afraid. Unless Wiesenberg falls off the track or gets crashed out or whatever, I think yeah. I think it's safe to say with 3 laps to go, potentially. It's yeah. That's a slow moving Assetto. Calling, yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Cameron, that's something we're definitely looking into on the console side of it. There is an announcement to go out to the console people by myself either this weekend. Sorry, it is to basically just reiterate that statement to say that it's not okay. When everyone joins, they have to tick a box to say you've read all the rules. And one of the rules in our community is do not call out other drivers in the in-game chat, not the in-game chat, in the actual Discord chats. So the fact that people are still doing it means they're breaking server rules, which means they could end up with a ban out of the community, etc., etc. So, not what we want, obviously, but we want as many people to race as freely as possible. Yeah, come and join in, even if it's the last round. It'll still be good fun to go and at least gauge, you know, the level, the drivers, etc. And then you guys can decide whether or not you want to join the full championship. I think that's probably safe to say. But anyway, obviously we normally have a driver of the day voting system that we can do in the chat, but unfortunately due to a number of technical problems we've had with it recently, it's probably best that we don't do that. So in the chats, if you're whatever platform you're watching us on, just put in the chat who you think the driver of the day is. You know, maybe do 2, maybe 1 AM and 1 rookie. I'm thinking from a rookie point of view, I'd quite like to give it to car 65, Matthew Davis. I don't think I've seen Matthew in this. Well, I've personally not seen Matthew before. Whether he was in round 1, we also didn't stream it. So obviously I've not seen Matthew before, but I think he's done a stellar job. And obviously I felt a little bit bad for giving him a commentator's curse earlier on. So I think him, big rookies, and it'll have to go to car 69, James Joyce. As much as he had a skill issue earlier on, he has managed to slightly redeem himself and be back up into P2 before, hopefully before the end of the race. Mank's gone off. Mank has had a major crash, but he is back on the circuit again. I don't think he's lost too much time, if any. But Mank's going to stay P4 for now. Yeah, ended up missing last race, has to do an 8-hour round trip work. Would love if console counts could be used on Android consoles. That would be insane, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. I think having crossplay would be cool, but I don't think it'd even be possible. Mate, Declan, doesn't matter about lap time, brother. It's about staying on the black stuff, mate. We call them hot lappers. You could be a hot lapper, be fast over 1 lap, but over a race you aren't consistent. Whereas you don't have to be the fastest person sometimes to take a win. You just got to stay consistent, and that's the hardest thing. And the hardest thing about sim racing, for me personally, is taking the L. Sometimes you don't win. Sometimes you get overtaken by a faster person. Sometimes you aren't good at something, aren't good at a track. You can't drive a particular car. You know, you can't drive in wet conditions, whatever it may well be. The hardest thing in sim racing for me personally, and I think a lot of people struggle with, is that taking the L. It's human nature to always want to try and be better and always try and be good, but sometimes it's hard to take the L and to tend to not and to lose, basically, what I'm trying to say. Right then, so we've got a minute to go. Where is our leader then? Our leader is in sector 2. So there will be one last lap after this to complete. James Joyce is 6.2 seconds behind our leader. So yeah, second per lap wasn't quite enough for JJ. Great effort though, but isn't quite enough. Yeah, exactly. It's all about not making mistakes. It's down the black stuff, between the lines. You're going to finish the race at least, and you might even finish with a good finishing position because you know you're consistently setting the same lap time or whatever. Yeah, at the start of this race, I don't know if many people had Jasper on in as winning this race. He did qualify in P2 as we got a car off at top of Eau Rouge. Up one place, as mentioned, up to pole position and winning this AM class. Danny in P5 overall is up 16 places from the race start, and he's been looking like to be our rookie winner. But as Jasper Wiesenberg comes into the bus stop, there is going to be. Oh no, this could be it actually. This is the checker flag. If I'm mistaken, yes, he has taken the checker flag. Sorry, it was going a lot slower than I was expecting. Wiesenberg takes the win here at Spa. James Joyce is behind 4.3 seconds in the end to Wiesenberg. Tom Davis is going to come home to take the final podium position in the AM class with a good drive from it's P3, up 3 places. Danny in the Lamborghini is going to come home to take the rookie win, although he's quite a long way behind the guys that have already taken the checkered flag. There's a few more cars that have also been taken the checkered flag. No, not necessarily running away. Buckets. 4 seconds in the end. It would have been a lot closer if JJ hadn't made a mistake. So just kept it on the track, kept consistent, and basically, yeah, just that sometimes wins. JJ, that was. I mean, you made your own mistake. I assume you made a mistake coming into the bus stop. That's why I guess you hit the wall and you have to fix damage. But otherwise, you would have definitely won that race. And also, what did Luke say he's going to do to you if you don't win? What were the words? Where is he? What was his words? Can't see it now. Danny takes the P1 in rookie class. Matthew Davis is next to finish in P2 in class. If JJ doesn't win, I tell you what, a rubber band is going to ping off his head at light speed. There we go. That's your punishment. Matthew Davis comes home to take P2. So we got 2 Davis brothers on the podium in different classes. What a fantastic effort. And Kim takes the final rookie podium place. And everybody else is just coming across the finish line now to take the checker flag. And once that is the thing, we will be done for this evening, ladies and gents. There we go, sweat one. Last 2 cars to cross the finish line. And there we have it. We are completely done. Alright, JJ. Alright, mate. Yeah, get out worries, brother. I might go words. Alright, click that. Nice. And there we have it, ladies and gents. We are done for another rookie championship race. That is round 2 of 5. Picked off the list, and we are moving on to Spa next week. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has watched this evening, who has stuck around in the chats, kept me company for the 75 minutes. Thank you very, very, very much. And most importantly, actually 2 more things. Thank you very much to all of our stewards. I know it's a pain in the ass task to sit there and go through all those incidents, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much to our stewards. And then finally, thank you very much for our racers. I know it's difficult today, tricky conditions, starting off dry, moving on to wet to finish the race, and I do apologise. Actually, no, I don't apologise for the conditions. Maybe dial them down a little bit in the next race at Silverstone. But for the most part, I think you guys did a very, very, very good race. So thank you very much to our drivers. Anyway, we are done for this evening. I'm going to go ahead and grab a drink and give my voice a little bit of a rest. Massive thank you again. If you have liked it, please do like videos, subscribe, follow, share, all that fun stuff. And we will see you very, very soon for the next one. I will post the highlights and I will post the crash compilations for round 1 and round 2, this one, over the next few days or so. So do look out on the Red channel, the Red app, you know, the tube one, and you'll see them on there. So do go and subscribe over there. If not, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye, guys. Thank you very much.